Has news about 3i Atlas been quietly making you anxious, even if you don't fully understand why? Hey love, I'm your CuteQ coach. And if the story of 3i Atlas made your heart feel heavy, restless, or unsafe, you're not weak. Your brain is doing what it was designed to do. Some people say, I'm not panicking, but I can't stop thinking about it. Or maybe, I feel small when I hear about 3i Atlas. Even I suddenly worry about the future more than before. This reaction is actually very human. Let me explain it gently. 3i Atlas isn't just space news. Psychologically, it represents a few powerful triggers: the unknown, a lack of control, and something much bigger than humanity itself. See, your brain has an ancient system called threat detection. It's been fine-tuned over millions of years to keep you safe. When it meets something it cannot predict or control, it prepares for danger, even if there isn't one right in front of you. This is a survival mechanism. But in our modern world, with information hitting us 24/7, this system can go into overdrive. It doesn't know the difference between a real, immediate threat and a distant, potential one discussed online. To your nervous system, the alarm bells sound just the same. There's a psychological concept for this called intolerance of uncertainty. Your brain would honestly rather believe a scary, concrete story than have to sit with unanswered questions. Uncertainty feels like a void, and the mind rushes to fill it. That's why your mind keeps checking for updates, why social media makes the whole thing feel so urgent, and why fear seems to spread so much faster than facts. It's not because you're being dramatic. It's because uncertainty feels fundamentally unsafe to your nervous system. Your brain is just trying to find solid ground, even if that ground is made of fear. And for many people, 3i Atlas triggers something even deeper: existential anxiety. This is when the big, unsettling news pokes at our fundamental sense of meaning and security. You might have thoughts like, what if humanity isn't really in control? Or does my future still matter if things are so unpredictable? Or what if everything I'm planning for is fragile? This isn't really about space anymore. It's about your place in the universe, your sense of purpose, and your need for safety in a world that can often feel chaotic. If you feel unsettled or numb or just completely overwhelmed by it all, please hear me. Nothing is wrong with you. Your nervous system is just responding to too much uncertainty, coming at you too fast. It's a perfectly normal human reaction. So how do we calm this anxiety gently? The first and most important step is to calm the body first. You cannot think your way out of an anxiety spiral when your body is in a state of high alert. It just doesn't work. Let's try something together right now. Put one hand on your chest and the other hand on your belly. Take a slow, gentle inhale through your nose, and then a long, slow exhale through your mouth, longer than the inhale. Now say quietly to yourself, I am safe in this moment. We're not trying to solve the future. We're just focusing on this single present moment right here, just this moment. The second step is to separate the facts from your fear. Ask yourself this question: what do I know for sure about 3i Atlas? And what is my imagination adding to the story? Facts are grounding. Speculation, on the other hand, is the fuel that anxiety burns. If it helps, get out a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle. On one side, write the verifiable facts. On the other, write down the worries and what-if scenarios your mind is creating. Seeing it laid out like this can help you distinguish between reality and the stories your anxiety is telling you. Step 3 is to return to today. Anxiety lives in the future, in the land of what if. Peace, however, lives right here in the present. You do not need to solve the universe today. You don't need to have all the answers about 3i Atlas. Your only job today is to take care of yourself. That means focusing on the simple, tangible things that make up your life. Eat a meal and actually taste it. Try to get some sleep. Connect with a person you love, even just for a few minutes. Take a deep breath. Meaning isn't found in solving grand cosmic problems. It's built in the small, ordinary moments of our daily lives. Our fourth step is to shift your perspective from fear to curiosity. This is a subtle but powerful change. Instead of asking your brain, what if this means danger? Which sends it searching for threats, try asking, what if uncertainty doesn't automatically mean harm? Or what could I learn from this feeling? Curiosity has a softening effect on the nervous system. It opens us up. Fear, on the other hand, tightens and constricts us. Curiosity allows for possibility without demanding a definite answer, which is a much gentler space for your mind to be in right now. And finally, let's hold a loving perspective. The universe has always been vast and mysterious. Humanity has always faced the unknown. That part hasn't changed. What has changed isn't reality itself, but the sheer volume of information that hits our nervous system every single day through our screens. You were never meant to process and carry the weight of every potential threat in the entire world. All at once, it's too much for any one person. Giving yourself permission to unplug and not carry it all is an act of self-compassion. Now, I want to ask you something, and I truly want you to answer in the comments. What about 3i Atlas, or the future in general, has been affecting you emotionally? You don't need to have the perfect words, just be honest. Sharing it can make it feel less heavy. If this video made you feel even a little bit calmer or more understood, please leave a heart emoji. It tells YouTube that this is a safe, gentle space for people who need it. I'm your CuteQ coach. Remember, you're not alone with these thoughts. I'll see you in the next video.